I am speaking to Dr. Swati Perumal, one of India's leading scientists and industrialists and a pioneer in healthcare. Thank you very much for speaking to me, Dr. Perumal. So, Dr. Perumal, if I was to ask you, what was your inflection point? If you were to sort of chart out where things really changed in your career.
For me, it was when I was 37 years old and I had 2 children, and I went to Harvard to study, do my postgraduate degree in public health.
Yeah.
And the one thing that at Harvard you feel is that there are people from all over the world. You open your mind to new ideas, to new ways of doing things, indeed new technologies. And this constant quest for excellence, for perfection, for innovation and new technology, I think took root at Harvard. I was not to know when I was a student that 20 years later they would make me a member of the board of overseers of the university.
You have made many path-breaking decisions. Did you ever think that you were perhaps making a mistake?
Oh, many times. You know, I was a pioneer in intellectual property and the whole world told me I was completely wrong, especially in India. They actually threw me out of an association of pharmaceutical companies because I had completely different views from everybody else at that time. But it took 10 years before they changed their mind too. And the leopard changed its spots to everybody believing in innovation.
How would you say, Dr. Perumal, you approach problems? What is the way that you actually look at a problem, whether it's an everyday issue or even something as large as a global health disease?
When I reflect back onto our group and how our group started in textiles, we overcame 2 world wars, a plague for 100 years before we survived that. And then after that, when we had a fire and in the whole factory everything got burned down, and how we was bounced back from that issue. And when I see over the 40 years of my career, I found that this word resilience keeps coming back again. And I feel, and I tell young people often that life is like a runaway. You want to take off and fly, everyone wants to, and you also want to land on target. But there's that runaway time. That runaway time is overcoming the challenges of any business or effort that you're making. And everyone faces it. And to have that resilience, to have that positive feeling, that ability to bounce back from every trouble, it's not going to come in a day. Taj Mahal wasn't built in a day. It took time and effort and challenges. And overcoming them is really the key to success.